Mr. Kevin Davis, and Mr. Deepak Srivastava, and all respectable dignitaries and dear friends. I am delighted to be here virtually with you all at the 29th Annual General Meeting of the American Chamber of Commerce in India. I compliment the Chamber representing more than 5,000 United States companies having business in India and strengthening US-India economic partnership since 29 years. I am happy to note that the bilateral trade between India and the US has grown from 16 billion US dollars to 149 billion US dollars in the last 2 decades and is projected to reach more than 500 billion US dollars by 2025. Today it is my pleasure to deliver a keynote address on the theme Infrastructure Propelling India in the Global Supply Chain to explore further scope of technology transfer, innovation and research and development between India and the US. The infrastructure development plays an important role in the fulfilling the vision of India is becoming of a $5 trillion economy in the next 5 years. A well-developed infrastructure enhances the level of economic activity, creates additional fiscal space by improving the revenue base of the government, and ensures the quality of expenditure focus on productive areas. The government is investing $1.4 trillion in infrastructure development through National Infrastructure Pipeline. Our government is soon going to launch the National Master Plan of Prime Minister Gati Shakti scheme of more than 100 lakh crore rupees, that is $1.5 trillion for holistic and integrated infrastructure development in the country. The Gati Shakti Master Plan will provide the framework for the NIP program and is aimed at making Indian products more competitive by cutting down the logistic cost and improving the supply chains. Today, India has about 6 million kilometers of the road network, which is the second largest road network in the world. The road infrastructure plays a critical role in the growth of the Indian economy, as 70% of goods and nearly 90% of passenger traffic uses the road network to commute. Upkeep and expansion of this network are critical not only from the supply chain perspective, but also for the largest share of goods and passenger traffic that uses it. The government has set a target to build roads worth 250 billion US dollar over 2 years. Project worth 71 billion US dollars exist in over 430 districts in the roads and highway sector itself. Investment in and already India's supply chain infrastructure is gaining momentum. The National Highway Authority of India is a AAA rating company, and we have chalked out a plan for monetizing the existing highway asset for infra capital generation. Roads have the largest share in the national monetization plan at 26% with a target of 20 billion US dollar over 4 years. My ministry through NHI is planning to raise 15 billion US dollar through the monetization of highway under toll operate transfer mode in the next 5 years. Implementing alternate instrument like monetization of existing assets has been channelized through InvIT, toll operate transfer and SPV formation for enabling wider investor participation. Now, I will request you that just 2 days before I have a meeting with American ambassador. I discussed with him, and in this meeting I was telling him that India has got a huge potential and economic viability available for this particularly investment of pension fund, insurance fund in Indian road infrastructure. We can offer you good returns. There is a huge potential of economical viable project, and I will request you that please in this line, if you want to go ahead, it is really a win-win opportunity for both the countries. I will request to all of you regarding investment in road infrastructure. The new models such as BOT toll, HAM, toll operate transfer and SPVs are introduced to provide for more rational risk sharing in the project. The model concession agreement for BOT toll projects have been amended to address investor concern, which includes better project preparedness, revenue protection, and cash flow management. Similarly, for hybrid annuity project model projects, we allowed 100% equity disinvestment after 6 months of construction completion, and the interest rate has been linked to a more realistic market rate. We have also removed the requirement of EMD for bidding of new tenders to enable more industry players to participate in highway construction. The system of the omnibus guarantees is already in place. As per the government directions, we have introduced the system of bid securing declaration in place of bid security submission in the form of bank guarantee. We are allowing 100% FDI in the road sector. There is a huge opportunity for joint ventures. We have relaxed technical and financial eligibility criteria for bidders and optimized the project package size to expedite the work. To catalyze long-term investment into infrastructure, the government is in a process of setting up a new development finance institution, DFI. The institution is being set up on a capital base of rupees 20,000 crore and will have a lending target of rupees 5 lakh crore in 3 years. The land acquisition process has been expedited through digitalization. We are streamlining the environmental and forest clearance process across the authorities. Ministry is constructing 65,000 km of national highway under the Bharatmala phase 1 and 2, and which is targeted to be completed by 2024. We are also developing 22 greenfield access control expressways. Reducing logistic cost below 10% of GDP is at the top of the agenda, so the government is developing integrated inland waterways, air connectivity, and road network at large. In addition, we are developing 35 multimodal logistic parks and allied ecosystem like a warehouse, cold storage, etc. across the country. Towards the green initiative, we are encouraging tree plantation, installation of solar panels, rainwater harvesting, and artificial groundwater recharge system along the highways. We are striving hard to reduce the fatal road accidents in the country. The use of advanced technology would ensure stagnant enforcement of traffic rules and inefficient traffic operation. There are huge opportunities in the installation of an intelligent transport system, ITS, advanced traffic management system, ATMS, and centralized traffic control centers, IoT, and AI-based driver information system, electronic surveillance, GPS-based toll collection, and logistics management system. And also, today India is becoming the largest EV market for electric two-wheelers, three-wheelers, and cars. The US-based companies can collaborate with our research and development efforts towards EV battery technologies and retrofitting industry. The government is strongly encouraging solar and wind energy-based charging mechanism for e-mobility. Along with EVs, we are specifically giving importance to alternative fuel and biofuels such as ethanol, methanol, bio-CNG, LNG, and green hydrogen, etc. We are also ready to welcome investment in technologies that run on biofuels and alternative fuels, compatible engines such as flex engines, hybrid engines, and we are committed to delivering flex engine within 6 months that give the users an option to run an either 100% petrol or 100% bioethanol. We are working on the shift of public transport logistic construction and agriculture equipment on 100% clean, green, and affordable fuels. We are also looking for prospects about green hydrogen as a potential source of energy across the various sectors like fertilizer, steel, mining, and mobility industries. You can invest in technology for electrolyzers, production, and the storage and transportation of green hydrogen. The recently launched vehicle scrapping policy in India is aimed at extracting maximum value out of old vehicles based on the world's best global practices. There is no need to establish a large number of vehicle scrapping units and a scrap recycling industry in the country. We are also working on more sustainable transport systems like broad gauge, metro rail, ropeway, cable car, funicular rail, and road train bus. The new public transport model like Hyperloop, seaplane, pod, and drone taxis, etc., are also gaining interest in the country. We are seeking for planning and development of integrated transport systems where road, air, water, and new advanced last mile connectivity modes would enhance ease of mobility across the country. The investment in mobility technology is welcome, and for national security and remote area connectivity, my ministry has taken up a tunnel project of more than 30 billion US dollar use of tunnel shaft technology, and surviving the techniques and demolition of waste management is the challenge for all of us. Under the Act East policy, today Northeast, Bangladesh, Myanmar, and Southeast Asia are also being connected through road, rail, and airway infrastructure. With high standards of quality, we are seeking the use of innovative technologies and materials in road construction. My objective is to reduce the use of cement and steel in construction activities and need to be adopted to save the cost of construction by large. We are considering life cycle cost analysis to be the criteria for the selection of the particular material technology over a conventional one during the project preparation stage. Ministry is planning to promote large scale use of precast element in flyovers, bridges, ROBs, and cross drainage works. The precast technology proved to be the cost effective over the life cycle. It would increase productivity, accelerate the construction period, and there is an emphasis to increase the span length of bridges through the use of innovative materials like steel and polymer fibers. The technology is available in the world. We need to adopt on large scale. The ministry has been focusing on the use of waste material like plastic, rubber, fly ash, oil slag, etc. to save the ecology and environment. We are seeking appropriate technology for their cost-effective use in construction, and the government authorities shall not revise the contract price nor share the monetary benefits of contractors on the use of new materials and technologies. We are open to adopt the American codes, standards, specifications, and guidelines for use of new material and technology in construction. Various industrial clusters, smart cities, and wayside amenities would be developed along the national highway corridors. This includes the steady transformation of India's digital infrastructure, as well with federal campaigns like Digital India working to promote the growth of technology startups and enterprises with greater participation from the private sector and increased government spending opportunities for foreign investors in the country supply chain are on the increase. We are committed to the development of village, tribal, rural and agriculture economy and 115 aspirant districts. People here are educationally, socially and economically backward. Their GDP contribution is very less, and there are huge untapped resources. With opportunity and appropriate technologies, investment and skill development would have tremendous potential for new industry development and opportunity for export. Our agriculture is our real strength, and we intend to diversify that into the energy and power sector. The agriculture sector is one of the important assets where the government is taking initiative to double the income of farmers through modernization. Investment on these themes will be very welcome. We are ready to adopt the world's best technology without compromise with quality, cost effectiveness and sustainability. I always used to say American roads are not good because America is rich, but America is rich because American roads are good. Our focus is on time-bound, qualitative, cost-effective and sustainable world-class infra development in the country. I would like to take this opportunity to request you to participate financially on technological front. Our government is very supportive, flexible, time-bound and transparent towards the ease of doing business ecosystem in the country. With these words, I once again thank the American Chamber of Commerce in India for providing me this platform to share my perspective, and I wish you all a safe, healthy and prosperous life ahead. Thank you very much. Namaskar.